What's up, guys? This is MVDB, episode 8 of MVDB Speaks, and welcome. Today is a very special episode because I'm about to share a story of when I was dead for about 6 hours virtually. So we're back in 2013, right? And I decided to join the Bear Grylls Survival Academy course in the Scottish Highlands. And we did some cool stuff down there. We had 3 SAS instructors. We hiked in mountains. We skinned deers. We ate the liver raw from out of a deer. We crossed rivers. We built our own camp. Stacked rocks, and we lived on an island for a day. So we did some pretty cool stuff. Now it's all pretty risky stuff, so things happen there. Now we're like, it's 2 days in the course, and we're cutting our wood, right? And all of a sudden, one of the instructors approaches me and says, "Michael, can you come with me? We need to talk to you." And so, okay, I join him, and these 3 instructors stand there right in front of me, and they say listen, we had your mom calling, and so apparently there was a 25-year-old guy there from Belgium that died in Scotland, where we were, not too far from where we were, and he said, well, he was climbing and so he died. And I was like, what is he trying to tell me? Is this kind of a riddle or something? So I was trying to think, like, what is going on? But he said, no, your mom called, and she actually thought that you were dead, and so you better call her now because she was pretty devastated. And so I got to listen to the voicemail afterwards, 1 week after, because we didn't have any reception. And I heard my mom and my dad crying on the phone. Like, they thought for 6 hours that I was dead, because they saw in the newspaper this story of this guy, 25 years old. I was 25 years old. I was in Scotland, and I was at an adventure park and stuff like that. So what that taught me is that, when I heard that voice of my dad and my mom crying, they actually thought I was dead, right? So that, in a way, made me think of those other parents whose mom and dad were, whose son just died. And I felt like a weird connection with that guy, and that made me think, maybe because he was from Belgium, right? And so maybe he was that guy that I crossed on the streets, and cut his or tried to pass by because I needed to be somewhere very fast, and we did fuck you, I don't know what. Or it was the same guy that I, when I was in a bad mood, that I was, blaming, or I said something that I didn't want to say, right? So what that taught me really was all those people that you surround yourself with, right? And all those people that you meet on the streets, all those people that cross your path. Just think that he or she might be, the guy you share that same connection with. So you better, be the best that you can be when you meet someone, whether it be in a grocery store or in a cafe or something like that. And the second thing is that, he might be that guy that falls off a cliff, that dies. So, we're all here to share experiences and to be happy. So you better share your love and also your compassion, because that guy or that girl might also be, right, the mother or a father of a son that just fell off a cliff. Now, the second thing, this guy was an adventurer, right? He was an adventurer. So I'm pretty sure he was doing what he loved. And I mean, all my compassion and all my thoughts are with this guy that I shared that same connection with. So if anybody sees this video that knows that guy, I mean, all my compassion and my respect. But I'm pretty sure that he was doing something he loved, right? He was climbing, and I'm pretty sure he was smiling right before. And that made me think, if you risk nothing, you gain nothing. And it made me think about doing the thing that you love most, that you really, because who knows, tomorrow you die. And how many people do we know that regret things that they haven't done? I should have done that. But that guy, he loved climbing, and he was climbing. So I'm pretty sure he died in a happy way, let's say, right? So that's really something to think about. You might die tomorrow, and if you risk nothing, you gain nothing. You better start doing the thing that you fear, or the thing that you want to do but is holding you back. I hope this story reminds you that, okay? So that was my story about being virtually dead for 6 hours. And I mean, I hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for being with me. And if anything, if you have a similar story, share, comment, like, and I'd love to hear yours as well. So this was MVDB. See you for next time. Peace.